Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 1 yard, just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Good. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. McCann's got it teed up. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, Trubisky. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken right on the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, it's Brady. To Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. D Ford that time showing what he can do defensively. Credit him with a tackle for loss.
Wait, that 29. Alpha. Alert. 34's right. He's coming. Check him. Check him. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Buccaneers 7, Chiefs nothing.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Wait, set. Line 20. Let me breathe. Mike 34. Hey, 23 men now. Check Mike 34. Mike 34. Yeah. Mike 34. Mike 34. Scoot. We ain't giving up nothing today. Ozzy.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady, complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This is caught. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Joe Mixon. His 14th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Chiefs nothing.
McCann's got it teed up. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is their 3rd drive right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's the option. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Chiefs nothing.
McCann's got it teed up. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Trubisky. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Kansas City.
On first down, here's Breida. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 50.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
57's the mark. Watch 57.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Mike, 57. Check me out. 57 the mark. 57 the mark. Here we go, D. Alert.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He finds his target, Fuller. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Chiefs.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They go play action. Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Throwing now is Brady. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. On 2nd down, Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Let's go, D, let's go. Now let's get there.
Again, it's Mixon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
On now, Tucker McCann. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
A 23-yard attempt.
McCann's kick up and good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
First down, Kansas City.
Now it's Trubisky. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Here's Trubisky to throw. A quick hitter complete. It's Love. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. He's got it. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
Brought down at his own.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And 7.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha. Here we go. Hey, 66.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, both 66. Go Bandit.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, going for Jefferson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. He finds his running back, Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31, Chiefs nothing.
McCann's got it teed up. That'll be taken about a yard deep. A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
38 yards on the play.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They go play action with Trubisky. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got some space here. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 46 yards on the ground. Back to Mixon on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
He's coming. Check in. Check it.
Brady going to look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing here, Trubisky. Got a man open, it's Ross. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a first down, Chiefs.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. They'll set up a screen for Breida. That catch good for only a couple.
To Matt Breida.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held